So, how did you decide to do this style of cheese? This is not, I mean, again, it's like you you've chosen the most difficult animals with the lowest yield, the grazing, and then you choose a cheese that is not, that is not, it falls into any simple, gee, I can make this really easy. This one that requires so much love and time. Why did you go that way?
Oh, I guess because I'm just a glutton for punishment. I don't know. Because we had very strong values going into this. It was really important to me that we do this in an environmentally sustainable and humane way, and but at the same time, we wanted to be sure that we're creating a business that is long lasting and can provide security for members of our community and provide jobs. And so, those are all of those things factored into what we're doing. And frankly, that we started with the vision uh, that this would be that we it would be underpinned by values that were very, very important to us. But over time, those values are becoming more and more important to our customers. And I think it's a way that we are differentiating ourselves in the marketplace also by having very strong commitment to these values. I chose to make cheeses that I really loved. I was very lucky. At, I had a fantastic childhood growing up on a series of small farms, but I had an aunt who owned a gourmet cheese shop when I was a teenager, and I would go at the holidays and help her sell cheese and do her catering because that was the busiest time of the year for her. And she taught me to love fine cheese. And in fact, I was living in San Francisco in the mid 80s and I got to go with her. She would come out and visit me and we'd go to the fancy food show together. And I think that was my original inspiration for cheese. But she taught me about the fine, soft ripened cheeses of Europe. And I just fell in love with those. They weren't the cheeses of my childhood for sure. But because I had that introduction to them through her, I just have always gravitated towards those styles of cheese. I love the flavors in them. And one of the things that we do with our sheep milk, which is relatively unusual, is to create soft ripened cheeses with sheep milk. You don't find that very often. I really I love the Italian style mixed milk cheeses. I love Taleggio and Robiola, and that was my real inspiration for making these cheeses. It was not born out of very much of a pragmatic or practical impulse. It was all wanting to learn and craft the cheeses that I loved the most.